You're going to be crafting an adorable little Christmas sign. This sign is so quick, easy, and fun to make. It would be a beautiful addition to your wall, to a door, and it would be gorgeous on your Christmas mantle. So I'm really excited to get into this project with you today. Hey friends, Natalie here from TotallyDazzled.com, where we help you celebrate with a little bit of sparkle by providing all the rhinestone embellishments you need. Okay, so let's get into today's project. The materials you will need are a wooden signboard. This is just a really expensive one that I got from Michael's. It has a little hanger, but depending on if you're going to use it on your Christmas mantle, you don't really need to have that. You're also going to need the letters J and Y. These are just little inexpensive wooden letters. Again, these are from Michael's. And then for tools, you'll need some paint. I'm using white and black today. Some kind of a brush. I like foam brushes. Let's see, of course, your hot glue gun. And then some wire cutters. And that's about it. Oh, and of course, how could I forget, some rhinestone embellishments. Of course, these are from our site, TotallyDazzled.com. I've decided to do like a whitewash finish on my board. That's really easy to do just by mixing a little bit of water with your white paint. So I did that and I just applied it with my foam brush and let it dry. Then you also want to paint your letters. So I chose black for my letters, which might look backwards because of the reverse camera angle here, but anyway, I've painted mine black, but of course you should just paint whatever colors match with your Christmas decor, whatever suits your fancy. So that is step one, guys. Pretty quick, pretty easy. Step two is going to be to actually attach your letters to your sign. So you can just eyeball it if you want. If you want to be a little bit more, precise, then you can use a ruler just to measure. I like to just measure from the bottom of my letter to the bottom of my board and just make sure that it's the J and the Y are equal. As long as they're close, you really won't be able to tell. And then I also like to measure from the outer side of each letter to the edge of my board just to make sure that is pretty equal as well. So from that outer edge of the Y and then the outer edge here of the J, and that's pretty equal too. So then I'm gonna just put my ruler or something on the bottom of my board here and maybe just a paintbrush here, just so when I pick up my letter, I kind of know where I'm going to go back, and that way everything stays nicely aligned. So I'm just using my hot glue gun. I really like this high-low temp glue gun. You can get it at Home Depot. It just gives a really strong hold. So I'll show you what we have so far. Okay, so that's step 1 and 2 done already. Now we are on to the final step, which is step 3, and it's the most fun and exciting step. We're going to be creating a dazzling little letter O with some rhinestone embellishments. Of course, all the brooches and embellishments that we're using today are from our site, TotallyDazzled.com, and they're available in silver, gold, and rose gold. So there's something to match everyone's decor and style. To create the letter O, I recommend starting with a couple of pieces at the top and the bottom. And what I like to do is just make sure that they're lined up with the tops of my letters and the bottoms of my letters. That way the O is kind of a consistent size and dimension as the J and the Y, and it looks like a more cohesive word. So I'm gonna start just by doing that. And again, you can use your ruler to just sit it on top of the letters and then align your brooch to that, shape that you're going for. Then what you want to do is just fill in with some more brooches to create a full circle. So I'm going to work on that. Now I'm ready to start gluing. When you're applying your glue to the backs of these embellishments, it's best to, if there's like a raised edge at all, this one might be a good example. You want to go on like the highest part when you flip it upside down, because that is the part that is actually going to be touching the board and connecting and holding on. So make sure you do that. All right, so now I'm going to get to gluing and creating this really dazzling little O for our sign. All right, guys, so here's how it looks. Now, it's beautiful just like that, but I think it would be even lovelier with a little bow on the wreath. So I've just tied this little bow with some ribbon, and I'm gonna attach that right to the top. And then I think it's pretty much done. We'll see what we think. All right, yeah, that looks like a great finishing touch to me. Okay guys, this is it. How fun, quick, and easy was that? I really appreciate you watching this video. I really appreciate you joining me here today. Until next time, I'm Natalie with TotallyDazzled.com, where we help you shine one rhinestone at a time. Bye guys, thank you. Totally Dazzled sells sparkling rhinestone wedding supplies. Check us out at TotallyDazzled.com. But before you do, click up here and download our free printable sparkle quotes. Or click down here and watch one of our other awesome tutorials.